Mic check 1 2. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to hashtag TNT JoeFi Tech News that Jerome Ortega finds interesting. I am your host, Jerome Ortega. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. November 13th, 2:16 p.m. Central here in Chicago. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a very cold day here in Chicago. I actually had to go like 5 miles today to pick up this iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is still sealed up, and I took my electric scooter to pick it up, and it was freezing today. And anyway, I got it. They changed up the whole store. They closed off a huge section, and you had to just wait outside in line. When I picked up my 12 Pro, that was a little different. They brought you inside. You got to stand in line inside, and I guess today they just decided everyone was going to wait outside. Look at the difference in these boxes. Like you can already tell that this 12 Pro Max is going to be a behemoth of a phone. It's so much bigger. I don't know how else to compare it. It's just such a bigger phone. But we're going to open it up. We're going to talk about it. It's kind of a slow news day today. There isn't really much to talk about. So I don't even know if we're going to get through the hour here, but we'll see. Maybe we'll have a good discussion and we can talk about other things that might seem worthwhile to talk about. Before I do start, though, let me go ahead and say hi to everybody in here. Edgar was first. Congratulations, Edgar. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you as always. And then the Thillenden cast. Sorry to hear about your grandpa, man. Again, my condolences. You did say it's a nice distraction, so hopefully, it takes your mind away from it for a little bit. But I am sorry to hear that. Welcome to the stream, though. Nice to see you. Zico Day, hey bro, how's it going, Zico? Welcome. Happy Friday. Welcome. Yeah, unboxing Apple's new phablet. I actually want to compare this 12 Pro Max and see how much bigger this Huawei P40 Pro is, or if it's smaller, or I don't even know. I haven't even really looked at the sizes. Sean, what up, Jerome? What up, Sean? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you as always. Welcome. Oddweight, it's the rich guy who flies. I am far from rich. If I was rich, I wouldn't be returning this 12 Pro. There's no way. There's no way around it. Not only that, but I don't own a car. I don't have health insurance. I am far from rich. I'm a struggling, trying to get by kind of guy who tries to budget his money in different ways. Anyway, Oddweight, welcome. I see they didn't call them phablet anymore. Yeah. It's a big ass phone for sure. Is it worth the money for the Max though? I guess that depends on what you're asking, because is it worth? So think about it for a second. This is the 12 Pro. This is the 12 Pro Max. This 12 Pro Max is $100 more, but for $100 more, you get a better camera system. We'll do the testing and see if it's really worth that extra $100, but you get a big ass phone. If you want a bigger display, you want a bigger battery, it might be worth that extra $100. But is it worth $1,000 in the first place? The 12 Pro? Probably not. Probably not. I always, like I said, for the most part, I think iPhones are overpriced, but if you plan on keeping it for 3, 4, 5 years, might be worth it. Might be worth it. Brad C, I'm in Alabama right now. It's like 80 degrees. Well, good for you. I'm very jealous. Today it was 35 degrees. I was going like 30 miles per hour on my electric scooter and it was freezing. It was freezing. But Brad C, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Six, what's going on, man? I got the Game & Watch from Amazon UK. First of all, hi, Six. Welcome. Nice to see you on Twitch. So I don't know much about this Game & Watch. I remember seeing it. I know Team Varai actually talked about it as well. I don't know much about it, but when I saw it, I was like, I want this. I don't need it, but I want it. Is it not available in the States? I didn't realize that. We'll talk about it though. I know nothing about it, so I'm actually interested in like what it's about and what you can play on it. Deepak Murthy, hello. How's it going, Deepak? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Brian, happy Friday. TGIF. Welcome, Brian. Excuse me. Welcome, Brian. Nice to see you. William Maya. What's up, everyone? The Pixel 5 seems so small after getting used to the 12 Pro Max. Wait, you had the 12 Pro Max? William? Didn't you say? I can't remember. I'm trying to like keep up with everybody here. So did you get yours then, William? Is that what you're saying? I'm assuming so. Jerome, what about the P40? Yeah, we're going to talk about the P40 Pro Plus. Actually, I am looking forward to you know what I want to do with this P40 Pro Plus is test the telephoto lens on the P40 Pro Plus versus the 12 Pro Max and see how good this telephoto is. I think the P40 Pro Plus is still going to destroy it, but we'll see. Okay. Edward Routley, how are you? Hope you're doing good. I am good. Edward, have I seen you in here before? I don't know if I have, but welcome, Edward. Welcome. Edgar says next year Apple will probably add the M1 chip to the iPhone 13. Maybe that's when we could see the notch gone. Only one can hope. For sure. Only one can hope. But does putting the M1 chip in it, actually, that's a really good point too. That would be nice to see the M1 chip, but that really doesn't have anything to do with the notch. I just don't know how they're going to figure that out, especially with Face ID. I don't know. Only one can hope, but I don't know if that's going to be happening. Hero Plane, sup? What's up, Hero Plane? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Nick, just bought last year's Galaxy Tab S6 for $400. Much bigger screen than the 12 Pro Max for a third of the price. There you go. Big brain move. I don't know anything about the Galaxy Tab S6. I really don't. I don't know much about it, so I can't like sit here and tell you anything when it comes to that tablet. Nope, I'm very new, but probably staying for a while. Well, welcome, Edward. We're a very kind of friendly tech community. I have very strong opinions when it comes to phones and tech in general, but I am biased towards Android. But I usually carry a Pixel phone and an iPhone with me on the daily. I usually carry two phones with me, and one is almost always a Pixel and one is always an iPhone. But yes, welcome, Edward. So Hero says, gotta say the Pixel 5 is so way more eye-catching than my old 2 XL. People really like the design. I like the design. I think it's simple. I think it's minimalistic. I think the screen, like that full display screen, looks awesome. For me, the biggest difference is the battery. It's just huge, even with 90 hertz. And that's very true. The battery is amazing on the Pixel 5, at least in my little amount of testing so far. William says, yeah, selling the Pixel 5 if I prefer the 12 Pro. iOS is interesting or boring or both. Maybe interesting and boring. I don't care for iOS, but it works. It works. Jonas, how's it going, man? How is Chicago? Is it worth visiting? I've only been to the US, San Fran 2 years ago. I love Chicago. I'm biased though. I think Chicago is one of the best cities in the world. When I think of, I hate saying this, but when I think of Chicago, I think of it as a more calm and cleaner New York City. I like the chaos in New York City. I wish Chicago was just as busy as New York, but Chicago's still busy, just not on the same level as New York. If you don't care for that kind of busyness, though, Chicago is busy in its own right, and everything, a lot of places are walkable. It's just kind of a slower kind of thing, but it's worth visiting. I think it's just not the right time to visit anything right now. Actually, they just had a report that I think on the 16th of November, they're going to be shutting down again the city. We're going on lockdown again, I think on the 16th. What is that? 3 days from now, starting Monday. Anyway, Jonas, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Kian, how's it going? 12 Pro is greater than the Pixel. Is it though? Ken, I don't know if I've seen you in here before. I think it can go both ways. It also depends on which Pixel you're talking about, because the Pixel 5 at $700 is just not worth it at that price point. But I think it depends. Jerome, what phone do you find yourself using more, the Pixel 5 or the iPhone? I use my Pixel 5 more. I do. Honestly, after having my where's my Pixel 5? After having my Pixel 5 for, I don't know now, a couple of weeks, I still don't see that much of a difference compared to my Pixel 4a. Yes, there are differences. There are definitely differences between the two, but the 4a is very serviceable for what it is, especially at $350. Once you convert, you can't go back to Apple. Once you convert from going from Android to iOS, I don't know. Oh, you're Dunelly. I've been here. Well, welcome. I don't know about that though, because I've had iPhones I've had iPhones since the very first one. I've owned iPhones since 2007, and I still prefer Android. So again, I think that really depends. Okay, let me see here. Well, you also say if you have a MacBook, AirDrop is just unbelievable for productivity. And I love AirDrop. I think AirDrop is great. But the problem with AirDrop for me is, let's say I have photos on my 12 Pro, and then I have to move the photos or videos. I can AirDrop them to my MacBook Pro, but then I end up having to still transfer them to my PC, because every time I transfer, or at least I've in the recently, when I try to transfer stuff over to my PC, it's not always 100%. I guess that depends. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while, so I'll have to check it out. Hero Plane says, it's the first time I have a Google phone that people ask where I got it from and for how much. There is no official Google retailer or reseller in Israel, and it's overpriced. Yeah, I mean, I love the phone. I think it's a great phone. I just don't agree with the price. I still think the 4a 5G is the sweet spot when it comes to the Pixel lineup, but I'm enjoying my Pixel 5 so far. No big issues, no real problems on it. Team Varai, hey everyone, how's the stream? I hope the people at Ubisoft Montreal are safe. I have no idea what's going on there. Did something happen there? I was not aware. Somebody keep me up to date with that. Okay. But welcome, Team Varai. Welcome. Deepak, is the Max much heavier than the P40 Pro? We're gonna get into it. Actually, we need to get started. What up, Rome? What up, the Woo? Woo! What's going on, man? Happy Friday. Nice to see you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's unbox this 12 Pro Max. Again, look at this 12 Pro Max versus this 12 Pro, which is upside down. There we go. A much bigger box in general. But so this 12 Pro that I bought is the gold version, and I really like the gold that it gave it, but I don't like the back. I think it's too light. I don't think that looks gold at all. The sides look gold, like the trim around the camera looks gold, but I was hoping for a darker back. And so for the 12 Pro Max, I bought the graphite version. I bought the darker version. The 12 Pro, I'm going to be returning. This phone. Actually, I have until the 19th, which is nice because now I can do a camera comparison between the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max. So I'll be doing that. But let's go ahead and let's unbox this graphite 12 Pro Max. This cost me $1,100 plus tax. It's a very expensive phone. Is it worth it? I don't know. But then again, is this phone worth $1,300? I don't think so, but okay, let's go ahead and unbox this. For all you audiophiles out there. Okay, this isn't going to be much to really like go over because I've already unboxed the 12 Pro, and I'm sure a lot of you have already seen all the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max unboxings, but wow, that phone looks gigantically big. Graphite. Ooh, I like the dark. I really wish they just made a darker back for the gold one, because then I would have stuck with gold. I would have taken that instead. But here, wow, this phone is gigantic. Oh my God. All right. So, doesn't have ear pods. It doesn't have a charging brick. It just has a lightning to USB-C connector. So if you don't have a brick for that, you're kind of shit out of luck. This phone is gigantic. My God. Okay. So this is the graphite version. I like the darker back already. I know it's like, it looks really bright and that actually looks green here, but this is much darker. It's just the way the light is reflecting it. I prefer that over the gold, the light back of the gold. Okay. So I don't think that wasn't much of a sound. This is a big ass phone. It's a big phone. Again, it's very high quality material, very like fingerprint magnet on the sides, but it does scream quality. It does scream premium. If we are going to compare it, here is the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max. Look at that size difference. Like, that is just a bigger phone on all sides. I'm trying to like think of a better way to show it, because I also don't want to mess up my screen, because I did that with my 4A. But this is I'm giving you a really bad representation of size on this phone. Look at that. This phone is gigantic. It's a gigantic phone. All right, let me turn this on. Again, the fit and finish is premium. The quality is very nice. I actually like this color. I like this dark color. It's not like black, but it's dark. And I know the light is showing it differently here, but let's go ahead and I'll turn it on. I'm going to have to swap SIMs. I'll do that after the stream. God damn, this is a big phone. Like, even like the width wise, it's already, I don't have small hands. I don't know if they're average hands. Like, when I wear gloves, I wear like a small, medium size. So like, I'm on the smaller size when it comes to my hand. But let me just like, God, this phone is like, I'm trying to like navigate using this phone with one hand, and it's almost impossible. Oh my God. How am I going to use this phone, guys? This phone is, okay. So like, it's funny because even as I'm using the phone right now, it's very top heavy. And when I say top heavy, I mean the weight of the phone is like weighing it down on the very top. This phone is gigantic. My God. I'm just logging into my Wi-Fi. What? Saying I can't connect to my Wi-Fi. Whatever. I'll mess with it in a bit. It may take a few minutes to activate. Blah, blah, blah. I just want to give you an idea of like screen size on the phone. I'm trying to like line it up. This is a big ass phone. It really is. Even compared. So here's the thing. This phone, when it comes to, hold on, I'm going to set this up later. Okay. When it comes to look at, this is the P40. This is the P40 Pro Plus from Huawei. This is a big phone already, but the difference between the P40 Pro Plus and the 12 Pro Max is the fact that this has rounded corners. This is also much easier to hold. It seems like it's thinner, right? Like, in general, like the phone is almost as tall, but not as tall as the 12 Pro Max, but it's not as wide either. And because this doesn't have rounded corners, it makes it really tough to hold, and it makes it even tougher, I think, to use one-handed. I thought the phone was going to be just as big as the P40 Pro Plus, but this is actually very hard to hold in the hand. I won't say very hard, but if you have smaller hands, it might not be ideal for you unless you need like the best camera that Apple's giving you. I'm just going through the settings right now just to like get through all of this. So like I can get to the regular screen on here. Keep your iPhone up to date. Not now. We'll disable that for now. Set up later. Don't share analytics. Continue. Dark. Continue. Standard. Welcome to iPhone. So let's go ahead and let's compare. Well, it says welcome to iPhone. Let's compare it to the 12 Pro Max again, just so you can see what the displays look like. God, this is a big ass phone. It's so tall. It's tall and it's wide, and I feel awkward holding this phone. Like, look at the size. I mean, I guess it doesn't look as bad in this kind of angle, but this, I can't, like, look at if I hold the phone here, I can't reach my thumb up here. So that's where I'm going to be putting widgets. Just like I do on the 12 Pro. I have the weather widget up on the top because, like, even though I can reach up here, it's still hard. And here, there's no way I can't even reach up at all. I typically don't buy the Pro Max versions. One, because I just don't like big phones like this. But two, it's more expensive when you don't really get much more. The only difference, though, this year is the 12 Pro Max has upgraded internals when it comes to the camera hardware. So I want to be testing that, even though a lot of reviews so far are saying that it's not that much of a difference. I think that can kind of go two ways. The fact that it's still very relevant to the 12 mini when it comes to camera quality, photo quality, and even like particularly video quality, just at least for me, goes to show the work that Apple has put into all of their phones in their lineup. I mean, you can take a look at the iPhone SE, the 2020 iPhone SE. The fact that it still has a very like great camera with even like kind of just like speaks for itself. But the 12 mini, the 12 Pro, the 12 Pro Max, they all are going to have very similar cameras. I think really the difference with this 12 Pro Max is how good it's going to be at night, and video quality at night, photo quality at night, and video stabilization. But I'm going to be testing that out with the 12 Pro like up until I have to return it. So I'm going to be very busy this week. God, this phone is so... Deepak was asking about weight. So like I'm holding both of these phones. The thing about the P40 Pro Plus is this has like heft to it because it has a ceramic back. I love the feel of this phone. I think the build quality on this phone is spectacular. This is just the 12 Pro Max is just very hard to hold in the hand compared to the two. Let me grab my food scale because I want to weigh it just to like go over it. But before I do, let me go through the chat here and say hi to people I haven't said hi to. If I haven't, Brad says, Jerome, what was the last BlackBerry phone that you bought? So the last BlackBerry phone that I owned was from 2014, and I can't remember what it was, but it was my work phone. That was when I used to work in IT. When I used to work in IT, I was a network technician, and I was on call 24/7. I had a car that was filled with IT stuff. I did a lot of networking at O'Hare Airport. That's what I used to do at my previous position before I quit. And that was the last time I had a BlackBerry phone. Or not 2014, 2017. 2017 was the last time I had a BlackBerry. I don't know what it was, though. I didn't really care. It was, your typical BlackBerry phone. Anyway, that was the last one I had. Nick says, I had an iPhone XS XS Max, Apple Watch, MacBook Air for just over a year. Converted back to Android very quickly. If you're not using Apple services, it's just overpriced tech. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Malcontent, how's it going, man? Hey, all, what's going on, Malcontent? Welcome, welcome. It's just, I can see it going both ways. It's the reason I own an iPhone. It's the reason I've always owned an iPhone, because they're great phones at the end of the day. Are they overpriced? Yes, they are. They're way more overpriced than Android phones are, but they do have great build quality, great craftsmanship. Craftsmanship is probably not the right word for it, but like long support. And if you keep the phone for an extended period of time, you can kind of like make the money worth it. Just depends on how long you're keeping it. But for like tech nerds like us, if you plan on keeping the phone for a year, it's not worth the extra money. Just find a better deal, unless like you need a camera, like the best camera out there, but we'll see. Deepak says, is it 256 gigs? It's not. Here's the thing. I actually considered buying the 512 gig version because I'm not keeping the 12 Pro. I am keeping the 12 Pro Max for sure. And I thought about getting the bigger version so I wouldn't have to upload anything to the cloud and I would just move the files over. I just couldn't see myself spending an extra $200 on the phone. I just had a tough time swallowing it. But I did consider getting the 512 gig version, and I figured I just use it all for video. If it had the best video on it, it's so much money. It's so much money. That's an aircraft carrier. It's a big ass phone for sure. Javon Sims stopped by to say hi. What's going on, Javon? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Damn, that thing is unusable. No thanks. It's huge. It really is. Again, I'm a smaller guy, right? I'm a short guy. I'm 5'3". My hands aren't big. So just take that for what it is, right? If you're taller than me, everyone's taller than me. You probably have bigger hands than I do. So like it might be more usable for you, but this is look at this. Again, this is me trying to reach the top right now. I can't. This is my usable space right here. And even then, it's just, I'm sure I'll get used to it. But when you look at this, hold on. Look at the Pixel 5 here. Look at the Pixel 5 compared to the 12 Pro Max. Look at how big of a phone the 12 Pro Max is. If I do it side by side, like, look at how much bigger that phone is. It's so much bigger. Ooh, I have a new survey available. It's so much bigger. If you are a fan of a smaller form factor phone, at least for me, the Pixel 5 is great in the hand. I love it. It's for me, it's like one of the best one-handed phones to use today. The 4A is too, since they're pretty much the same phone. Right now, the 4A, I've said this already, the 4A is still my contender for phone of the year for 2020. We'll see if the 12 Pro Max will change my mind. I don't know if the Pixel 5 has completely changed my mind about the 4A, but at $700, it's still too expensive, I think. I don't see anybody beating the 4A right now when it comes to like bang for the buck, but I want to do testing with the 4A and the 12 Pro Max. We're going to do a lot of testing. I'll have videos coming along the way so we can kind of like get through all of that and, form our opinions and all that stuff. Okay. Where am I at here? Hero Plane saying, damn, I would like that big of a phone. Really? I'll wait for the ambulance, police, whatever. As a daily driver, that thing is huge. It is. It really is. Neil Sargent, how's it going, Neil? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. It may not be as comfortable in the pocket. Yeah, I'll have to check for myself and see. I wear kind of like skinny-ish pants. I should try that out while I get my food scale. So actually, let me. I need to get my food scale, but like, let me go ahead and like. In the pocket, it's a big ass phone. Like it feels fine. Like I have space. It doesn't stick out or anything. Like it's fine, but it's just a big phone. Okay, I'm gonna get my food scale to weigh the two. All right, so the 12 Pro Max, I got my scale here. The 12 Pro, damn, it has a lot of like spices on it because I use it to measure food. The 12 Pro Max is 228 grams, and then the P40 Pro is 225 grams. So this phone, this P40 Pro Plus, is only 3 grams less than this 12 Pro Max, and it's still a smaller phone. So they're almost the same weight, but I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that this P40 Pro Plus is made of ceramic, or it has a ceramic back. It's still one of the best quality phones that I've held, that I've used. We're going to do camera testing with that, since I haven't given you a proper camera test on the P40 Pro Plus, but like it feels fine in the pocket for me, Hero Plane. I don't think I've had issues when it comes to like bigger phones in my pocket, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine for me at least. David Merritt, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, David. Welcome. I know you've been here recently, but not as recent, but hello. Present. What's poppin', chat? What's going on, David? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. The iPhone is a chunky boy. Definitely a chunky boy. It's wide, it's tall, it weighs a lot. Definitely chunky. Okay, where am I at here? Nick says clothing companies need to start making extra large pockets specifically for smart. That's why, you know what you need? You need to wear one of those, what is it called? They came back in style. The shit you wear around your waist. Why can't I not think of it right now? Anyway, one of those, and that's where you put your phone in instead. Jason Lim, yo, Hidonimo and fam. Oh, I like the avatar. Very nice. What's going on, Jason? Welcome to the stream. 6.1 inches is the perfect size. In fact, the iPhone 12 and Pixel 5 are the best for daily use. Yeah, I actually haven't had my hands on an iPhone 12, but I would like to see how good it feels in the hand. To carry that phone, you need a kangaroo pouch. Yeah, what is that thing? Why can't I think of the thing that it's called? Fanny packs. There you go. I see Ted. I'm like looking at the. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ed. Welcome, guys. Humongous reminds me of the Nexus 6P back when bezels in smartphones wasn't an issue. No, this phone isn't even. Hold on. My big thing of phones in here. I'll pull my 6P out. This thing is not even comparable to the. Oops, that's the wrong Nexus phone. Where is my 6P? There we go. So here's my 6P. Okay. This phone is not even as big. Oh, wait. No. Okay, so, all right. Here's a 6P. It's just a little shorter, just a little bit. But it's also, the 6P isn't as wide. I didn't realize how wide it is, but it's not as wide as the 12 Pro Max. Actually, I should be okay with it if I've used the 6P. But look, because the 6P was one of my favorite phones, but look at how much thicker. Look at how much thicker this 12 Pro Max is versus my Nexus 6P. Look at these bezels. God, this phone's dirty. I need to start this phone up and do a camera comparison with it again. Yeah, so that's funny you mentioned that. So like, it's almost the same size. Almost, but the 12 Pro Max is still bigger. It's a little bit taller and it's a little bit wider. I can't show you the width on it, but it's like a hair wider, the 12 Pro Max than the Nexus 6P. But it definitely weighs a lot more when it comes to the actual like physical weight of the phone. Okay, let me see here. All reviewers comment the iPhone 12 mini is tiny. They forgot the OG iPhone. Oh, you know what? We might as well. Oh my God. Why haven't I thought of that? Okay. Is this my OG one? Yeah. This still works, by the way. I haven't started it up in a couple months, but I'm pretty sure it still works. This is the original iPhone from 2007, 12 Pro Max. You want to talk about difference in size? Hold on. There you go. iPhone, original iPhone, and 12 Pro Max. Look at how that's so funny. That's so funny how like you could almost, well, maybe 1 1/3, 1 1/3 iPhones, original iPhones would cover maybe a little more than that. The 12 Pro Max. Yes, this is the tiny phone. That's the OG iPhone for sure. Aisha, how's it going, man? BlackBerry Priv was the last I had. Before that was the Passport. I love that phone. The shot. Oh, I think that's what I had. I think I had a Passport. I also had a Bold. The shock value was priceless when I pulled it out. Wait, I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, Aisha, welcome. I can't remember my BlackBerry phones. I have no idea. It's just been a while. Neil says, such a shame Apple changed the Pro models. That's what I loved about the 11 Pro series. So that's how I feel too. And I don't know if that's the one thing I hate. The one thing that upsets me about buying this 12 Pro Max is I didn't want to buy it in the first place. I would have just bought, just like the 11 Pro. The reason I didn't buy an 11 Pro Max was because the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max were exactly the same, except for the difference in display size and battery size. But the camera hardware was the same. The only reason I bought this 12 Pro Max was to test out this new camera hardware. Are they going to do that for the 13? I hope they don't. But I'm guessing maybe this is the direction they're going to go again, is they're going to leave the Max versions to have the best of the best. And then I'm going to be forced. I guess I'm not forced to, but like, I want to see how good the cameras are. So I can't help myself. Baron of Gray Matter, howdy campers. How's it going? Ed, welcome. BlackBerry D-Tech was the last one for me. Oh, okay. You were two different messages, but similar. Yeah, I don't know anything about Blackberries. I don't. Mini Pro, Max, S, Ultra, Nord, T. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, don't forget XL. Seriously, pick two. Leave it at that. No woo. Well, if that's what you mean, yeah. But it looks like we have three now. I think most companies are going to try to do three unless you're OnePlus and you want to do 33. Still angry seeing that black Pixel 5 and not. I know. I'm sorry. I should have got the green one for sure. Game and Watch news. Not really news, Team Vari, but I actually don't know much about it. I know I read a little about it, but I want to talk about that today, or at least go over it today. Neil says, I got my Pixel 4 XL today. My God, you forget how small the Pixel 5 is and how comfortable it is to use. For sure. The Pixel 5 is great in hand. I think it's one of the most, the 4A and the 5, I think they're very, in terms of form factor, I think they're almost perfect. I mean, they could be perfect. The only thing, form factor wise, I'm waiting for the day that we get rid of this notch on the top notch. Punch hole on the top. And I would love to see better speakers on the 5. Maybe next year, Google. Maybe next year. The only human who can one hand the 12 Pro Max is MQQHQ. Yeah, for sure. For him, I'm sure it's very normal in using that phone. Can double as body armor. That's expensive body armor, Ed. I'm sure it still isn't as good as regular body armor. Male Content says Pixel 5 equals a one-handed phone, which is greater than the 12 Pro Max, which is a three-handed phone. You're not wrong. It's a big-ass phone. It really is. Constantine, what's going on, man? It's Apple Friday. DxOMark released their review of the 12 Pro. It did very well and landed in the top 5 ranking. Good to know. Can't wait to test it out. I'm going to test it out this weekend for sure. Ted says half of your thigh gone right there. If that battery goes, let's not hope that happens. Jerome, random question. Dark Fate of Genesis. Is that the new one? I haven't even, actually I haven't seen it yet. I am not up to date with that yet. That's how far behind I am just in general with anything going on. I haven't watched a TV show or a movie in probably almost 2 years. It's been I can't even tell you the last movie I've watched. That's how far behind I am with everything going on lately. I need to watch it still. I heard mixed reviews, but for even the worst Terminator reviews, I still love them. I don't know what it is. Gene Code jeans are neat. Oh my God. Totally old school. Totally old school. Thank you for the fanny pack comments, guys. Yo, Jerome, how's it going? What's going on? I mean, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. 6P is quite lightweight for sure. Mr. Reddick, how's it going, man? My V60 has a bigger battery, but it's slimmer than the iPhone. Wow. So what's with all of this extra shit they're putting on the iPhone then? Is it the camera? The camera hardware on it? Oh no, it's the MagSafe shit too. I forgot about that. Pandemic fanny pack. I should buy a fanny pack since they're back in style. Jervo jeans. Oh my God, you guys are like bringing back the days. Careful, Jerome. The Max display is made of butter. Oh, good to know. I'll be very careful. Thank you for sharing that. Fear the Roo, how's it going, man? Hey there, Jerome. Happy Friday the 13th. Oh, that's right. Happy Friday the 13th. Watching the stream on my new iPhone 12. Ended up getting an additional $200 off. How'd you get that much off? You got it for $379? Wow. All hail 5G. For sure. All hail 5G. Sean, 1482. How's it going, Sean? Welcome. Them 6-piece speakers, love them. So do I. Front-facing stereo speakers are one of my favorite things. I hate to see them go. I hope somebody will implement them properly in the future, but I don't know if we're going to see that. 6-piece stereo speakers were indeed stereo, for sure. Leo, what's going on, man? What's up, my brother? Checking in on my investment. How's the channel doing today? It's doing well. I think it's doing well. My channel, I've been saying it for a while. My channel's been dying for a minute, but it's fine. That's not going to change what I do, how I do it, no matter if I have one person watching or 301 people watching. But welcome, Leo. Nice to see you, man. Welcome. Fear the Roost has got to admit, already missing screen calling and adjusting the bokeh after the fact. Photoshop can fix that, but a lot of extra work in post. But loving it thus far. Well, that's great, Fear the Roo. I know there are trade-offs between the two. That's why I own a Pixel, and that's why I own an iPhone. Deepak says the Nexus 6 made by Moto and 6P made by Huawei sounded loud. Yeah, I remember when I first got my Nexus 6, I was like, this is a big-ass phone from Motorola or from Google or whatever. Neil says, I think they did the same thing with the 7 and the 7 Plus. They did. I have no doubt they'll be doing the same again for the 13 Pro. I'm like crossing my fingers that they wouldn't, but yeah, I don't want to see that, but I'm still like, maybe I'll get used to this big ass phone. I don't know. Like I'm using it. Oh my God. It's so big. Literally this display is like almost ridiculously big. When oh my God, why is this phone so gigantic? My God, it's so big. That's what she said. That's inappropriate, Jerome. Anyway, it is a big ass phone for sure. The woo, that's a typo. It's MQQQPBBHQ. Mandalorian on Disney Plus is superb. I've heard good things. Please don't shoot me if I tell you I've never watched Star Wars in my life. Never. I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea who anyone is. Yeah. Ed says fanny packs were never in style. Really? I thought they were big in the 80s. Fanny packs and Zubaz pants. Do you guys know what Zubaz pants are? Like people used to rock that shit in the 80s. Let's talk about Google Photos' new policy. Actually, I have a story about Google Photos. Maybe we'll have time. We're 45 minutes into it, so I don't know if we can. Cinnamon at the club. Hey, Romy, is that a Pro Max in your pocket? Are you happy to see? Oh, my God. Fear the Roo, MC Hammer Pants needed, for sure. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and let's get into something else here. Parachute pants. Kylo Tech, what's going on, man? Shots fired. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. All right, guys. Let's I want to talk about this Game & Watch. Anyway, that's all I got for the 12 Pro Max. I'm going to do camera comparison testing. I still have to do video testing with the 4A and the 5 because I really want to see if the 4A keeps up with the 5 when it comes to video. It might not, but I want to know so I can actually see if the 5 is a step above in the camera department other than just an ultra wide camera. So I'll be doing that too. Jerome got that back. Oh my God. All right. Let's not even. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, mobile loyalty, T-Mobile loyalty. That's great. That's an awesome deal, man. That's an awesome deal. That's what she said, Jerome. All right. I want to talk about this Game and Watch. I actually know nothing about this. I think I did do a little research on it back in the day, but I'm a big Nintendo person. I used to own a Switch, but I just don't play it much. But then I saw this and I'm like, oh, this is nostalgia, even though I don't need it or don't want, like, it's not that I don't want it, but I'm like, I wouldn't mind having it. So this, okay, I don't know, there's a bunch of words here, but actually what I want to do is I want to watch, because I haven't even seen this, and this was posted a while, well, maybe I haven't, I just don't remember, but I want to watch it because, oh shit, here we go. Oh, so Game & Watch, oh, that was like what they used to, oh, I see. So Game & Watch was the old, that's right, like the old school LCD or whatever. Do any of you own these? I know Six says that he ordered it or he got it from the UK. So is it just Super Mario? Oh, you get the Lost levels too. Wow, that's the super old school one. Or it looks old school. That's what they're going for. So available November. Oh, it's available today. Okay, so you can play Mario and then the Lost levels and then some dinky one that I'll probably never play. It's got USB Type-C. Is this hackable? Could you hack this so you could play other retro games on it? Or are you able to add different games on it? Is that what they're going to do? Gandek, what's going on, man? Is there less fingerprint showing up on the graphite stainless steel than the gold? So no, it's pretty much the same. Like look at that. You can see here. I don't even have to do much else. Look at the fingerprints on it. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. I would imagine they're about the same. I don't think there's less. I don't think there's less fingerprints on it. I think there's still a good amount regardless. Famicom colors. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You guys are so much more gaming, well, Team Mariah's than I am. If it has Tecmo Bowl, I'm in. I actually never played that one. I know a lot of people love Tecmo Bowl, but I didn't play that one. Mario will suck without 5G. Tecmo Bowl legend. Bo Jackson. I remember Bo Jackson. What was that commercial with Bo Jackson? Because he played football and baseball, right? If it can run an NES game like Super Mario, you could probably hack it for other NES games. I would love to see how that works. So this article, I don't know what it's saying in here, is an exceptionally cute piece of hardware. It's modeled after the classic Game & Watch handheld, a precursor to the Game Boy, with a color scheme inspired by the original Japanese Famicom console. In terms of functionality, the device is incredibly straightforward. It has 3 built-in games, most notably the first Super Mario Brothers. There's also Mario Brothers 2, known as the Lost Levels. The games are all solid ports. The screen is nice and bright, while the handheld has a great D-pad. So what is this clock thing about? Is it just, okay, one of the face buttons reads simply time and pushing it will bring back, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's very nostalgic. I just don't know if I really need it. I mean, I don't need it. I don't think any of us need it, but have any of you ordered it? Bo knows, that's what it is. Thank you, Fear the Rue. Thank you. That's what I was thinking about. Here's the thing. Only Nintendo would release a kitschy novelty handheld the same week that its biggest competitors are launching ambitious home consoles. This isn't always a good thing. Often Nintendo's single-minded nature leads to outright failures, like the ahead of its time Wii U. So how much is this thing? What's the price on this? I have no idea. What are they pricing this at? Actually, I have another video here that is talking just an unboxing. So just to get an idea, because I have no I just want to see what it's like, what someone thinks of it. So I figured we'd just take some time and go over it. It does look cool. It does look super retro. $50?
How you doing, guys? Brandon here. Welcome to Retro Dodo.
It's $50? I would buy it for $50.
You may be aware that there's a new console on the block. No, not the Sony PlayStation.
Okay, I just want to get
for
to
collectors
this.
out there that are interested in the old classic console. So I thought I'd unbox it for you. As you can see, it has this nice little sleeve here.
That's
with
cool.
Some illustrations on the Super Mario game on the back and front there. And this is it. This is the Game & Watch. I'm very excited. I'm glad that I got hold of this, and I got hold of it a day early.
So what's 50 euros? So wait, are they not selling it in the States?
Because here in the UK, Amazon was stocking it a lot, and I know some of you US followers out there had to pre-order from the UK store. So let's open it up and see.
Why is that? Why did you have to pre-order from the UK store? Is it because it's releasing in the UK first, or is it that limited that it's not even coming to the States? I have no idea.
Have I opened it up the wrong way? Okay, so on the box it did say that to use this system, you will need a Nintendo USB AC adapter, which obviously doesn't come included. So I can see the console. How do you open this up?
So you have to buy a separate AC adapter to charge it, or can you just use anything?
This was a very expensive product. This came in at £50 here in the UK. So that's more towards the $60 range almost, which is quite pricey for a handheld that can only play 3 games. Wow. Okay,
GameStop
this is
has
small.
it for 50.
This is small. It's looking fresh.
Shit.
It's very, very thin.
Maybe I should order
How
one.
thin that is. Nothing on the back there. You got your USB-C or
the Wii saying GameStop has it for 50.
You're
You're ordering it. Shit, I need to order it.
Nothing on top. Nothing on the bottom. And what looks like a speaker grill on the side.
They're doing the Apple route for sure.
This is nostalgic. I'm liking it. Let's turn it on. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that LCD display. My setup is
I want one.
Justice,
I totally want one.
That is very, very bright. The viewing angles aren't the best, but you're not going to want to, play this while looking
Constantine,
at it.
have a rooted PSP.
Angle.
I used to have a rooted PSP.
It says press
you can run a bunch
button.
of emulators on this thing. Love playing OG
Time,
Mario Kart. That's awesome, Constantine.
Here, your A, B, and the screen slightly comes out of the handheld there, which is quite nice.
It's so weird. I don't need it. I don't need it. I have no reason there's no reason for me to buy this, but I want it. If I can order it here in the US, I will. Malcontent, Jerome, you don't need that thing. I know I don't. I totally don't need it. But if I can get it for $50, I feel like that's not bad. That is not a big brain move. I know, guys.
Button.
I know.
Press time button. Okay.
The original Mario Brothers is one of my favorite. So
okay, there's the time.
I'll give you a little story. When I was a kid, I went to the Philippines, and I was in the Philippines for like, I think 2 months or a month and a half, and I got bored a lot. And every day I would play Mario Brothers, and I would beat the game every day. Once a day, I would beat it from start to finish. I wouldn't even warp. I would go from 1-1 to 8-4, and it was a lot of fun. Although, again, I don't see myself. Damn it! It's only 53. Hold on. I'm going to GameStop right now just to see. Where is it? What is it called? Oh, Game & Watch. Add to cart. Oh, I can get it. So wait, why did you have to pre-order? Oh, did you have to pre-order it in the UK to get it quicker? Deliver today? No, I don't need it right now. It's fine. Free store pickup. I can order within 52 minutes and get it. All right, I'm going to do this after the show. I don't need it. I don't need it. Please, guys, convince me that I'm wasting my money if I buy this. Convince me. Or don't convince me and tell me it's totally worth buying. All right. Let me see. It's sold out everywhere. Not here, Squiddy TV. How's it going, Squiddy TV? Right now at GameStop, it shows that it's available. It says I can go pick it up at the store right now. I can go to a GameStop, buy it. Jerome is single-handedly stimulating the. No, you need it. Oh my God, you guys are not helping me. All right, let's see the
What I'm
rest
going
of
to do
this.
is actually turn
How are the
off my
speakers on
lights
it?
for
Are
a
the
second,
speakers good on
so
it?
hopefully you get a better look at the colored display.
I'm in
here.
Chicago, Squiddy TV. How about you?
Look at that display.
That looks
You
so
can see about the
good.
viewing angles. Can you see there? But that's not a problem, in my personal opinion. So do I have to set the time now? Okay,
Brian,
so I'm pressing
Brian
time.
with the
It
$1
comes
super
up a
chat.
different
Brian, thank
menu.
you
I'm
so much,
guessing
man.
I
Thank you as
select
always.
what
Thanks for stopping
menu I
by.
want.
Thanks for the support
Give me
as
a
always, man.
game.
Love you, bro.
Okay, so okay, so if I press game again, press set, I get to
It's
set
hype.
the
You'll
time,
get it and be
the
disappointed.
speaker, the brightness. Let's go full brightness. Ooh.
Oh, you have it,
The
Squiddy?
D-pad is very fragile. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm pressing left and it's going up. That's actually a bit disappointing. The right.
Oh, how's the D-pad on it,
D-pad's
Squiddy?
good.
Because is that what he's
But
saying?
when I do the
Yeah,
left,
look at that.
it wants to go up.
Oh, that's not
It's
good.
quite bad, actually. That's a bit disappointing. That may ruin some gameplay if we set
Of
time
course,
here.
Will
What's
would
the
say
time?
that.
It's now.
What's going on, Will?
We press game and we want to go on
All right, I want to see him
Mario.
play and see if
I don't
the
know what's
D-pad
making that noise. Let's
is
try
actually going to
Super
have
Mario's
issues.
and
Here we
see how
go.
responsive. Okay, this is fun. Now, shouldn't have
B,
done that.
run and get it. Why are you not pressing B?
Obviously, you're going to get great emulation out of this. Or is it even emulation? I don't know.
So it looks like the controls
Screen
are good.
is stunning.
Why are you not getting the one up? What's wrong? This is a guy who never played Mario? Why am I getting so upset? Oh, this is
screen's
Lost
stunning.
Levels.
Oh no. Got hit by the plant. But
Okay,
build
let me see his
quality-wise, it feels
overall opinions.
play 3 games and you know I'm probably going to spend 10 hours on it and then it's just going to go into my retro gaming handheld collection on
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, I'm just going to play for a little and then that's going to be it.
my shelf. But it's not aimed at gamers, it's aimed at collectors who have a love for Nintendo's handhelds and want to buy something that they can add to their collection, and the USB-C charging. I like how it looks like the old school
I feel like it can be
console.
hackable.
I like that they've kept the colors. I like the whole slimline nature of it and the fact that it's very, very light. So if someone did want to use this as, you know, something to chuck in their bag or their pocket, they can, because it's that lightweight. I'm liking it. It's really, really cool. And in all honesty, I wasn't expecting Nintendo to do anything like this. When I saw the news that they were re-releasing the Game & Watch, I was seriously surprised. But I love it. It's totally going in my handheld collection.
Okay, all right. I will think about it. I will think about it because it's tempting for me just as like a nostalgia, but like I also know that I'm probably never going to play it. Maybe not. Maybe I should just buy a Switch instead. You should only get it if you're a diehard Mario fan. Where is my... Hold on. I mean, I'm not a diehard Mario fan, but like, look, I have the original. This is from like when Mario Maker first came out. I bought that. I know I shouldn't have opened it. It's the 30th edition or 30th anniversary, but like, it's awesome. Look at that. That's my only Mario thing that I have. Anyway, I won't say I'm a huge Mario fan, but yeah, just back away. Malcontent says I just ordered it. It's junk. Is it? I don't know if it's junk. Use an emulator on your iPhone 12 brick. They'll stop selling it in like 2 days. Go buy a MagSafe. I don't want to buy a MagSafe. I'm not going to spend money on a MagSafe. I can't believe that it doesn't come with all of the charging things that you need to use it. Looking at my iPhone 12 with no charging brick, disregard this comment. Ruben, what's going on, man? Don't you need to buy a charger for that new iPhone? No, I have a lot of Pixels that have USB-C to, you know, whatever. So I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The Woo says, yeah, I don't need it either. And we'll probably play it for a week, but it looks cool. It does. It'll sit next to like this little figurine then. And then like, if people come over, I'll be like, hey, I have original Mario here. You can be entertained for 2 minutes before you decide, okay, I don't want to play this anymore. All right, let's, I want to do one more story, and I actually want to talk about Google Photos. So I've been thinking about this because you know, people talk about like Google Photos is going away when it comes to getting charged, or like free photos are going away, or at least free high quality photos. Before that, you used to have original photos when it came to Pixel phones, and you could upload as much as you wanted, unlimited, unedited, like no compression photos, original quality. Then they moved over and said, no, we're going to give you unlimited, but only high quality. And now for future Pixels after the Pixel 5, now you're not going to be able to, what I'm saying is if you have a Pixel 6 or anything after the Pixel 5 and you take a photo, I'm sure the 4a 5G is going to be fine. But I think anything after that is going to count against your quota if you're backing up photos to the cloud. This article from Android Central, because I was thinking about what I need to do, is should I look at a different photo service? But the one thing I like about Google Photos is the fact that it's so good with its AI when I need to search for something or recognizing faces or whatever. And the fact that you can even teach the AI to make it better. And this article from Android Central is kind of like telling me I shouldn't change what I'm doing. Google Photos is still better than the competition, even if you have to pay. While we all love free, some things are worth paying for. Google Photos is one of them. Starting in June 2021, Google Photos will no longer offer unlimited free storage, photo storage for everyone. Instead, we're all getting 15 gigs of free storage for high-res photos with the option to buy more storage if we use all of it. There are two caveats here. The photos you have uploaded before June 2021 do not count towards the 15 gig cap, which is good. And Google Pixel owners still get the same unlimited storage we're all used to having, which is also good. It's going to take most of us a while to reach the 15 gig limit, but when we do, buying more space from Google is a no-brainer. So I've already bought more space. I'm using 100 gigs right now for $20 a year, which is super cheap for 100 gigs. I've already run out of that space, unfortunately. And that's just because I have a bunch of shit that I need to clean up, but also the fact that I need to, I use original quality. Since I've had the OG Pixel and like Nexus phones, and when Google Photos first came out, I just kept everything on original quality. And me switching to high res, even though I know I don't really need to keep the original, I still like having the original. I don't know what it is. It's just maybe the purist in me, or just not wanting to switch. Dougie, with a €1 super chat. Dougie, thank you, man. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for showing some love. Just like Brian, thank you for helping offset costs. Guys, thank you so much, as always, for the support. Glad to have you here. Nice to see you, Dougie. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I see Igor on here as well. Igor, what's going on, man? Hey, Jerome. Igor Pajkanovic, welcome. Nice to see you as well. Spend that $50 and spend it. Malcontent, you're probably right. That's probably the better choice there too. Is this actually story number 3 of the day? What's up with that? No OT, not today. I have to, I got to film my mukbang today, and I need to actually fix Wi-Fi. I have a lot of shit to do today still. And then I need to do photo comparisons for this gigantic 12 Pro Max that is bigger than my head. No, it's not. I have a big head, so it isn't. Okay. Again, Dougie, thank you so much for the support, man. Thank you for the €1 euro. Yes, euro super chat. Thank you. All right. So it's cheap. $20 a year for 100 gigs. Here's the thing. I was looking at this article. I skimmed through it, but it says here the lowest tier, and I recommend you skip this one, is 100 for 24 a year. No, it's 20 a year. It even says it right here. 20 a year. My problem with this plan is that you can bump everything up to 200 gigs for just 30 a year. This is the one to buy. I don't know if I want to spend an extra $10. Well, maybe. I don't know. You can get a lot or a little when you buy Google One storage, but all of the tiers are cheap. If you really want a lot of cloud storage, Google also offers a 2 terabyte plan for $100 a year and a 10 terabyte plan for $50 a month. Wow. I mean, if I had money, then maybe, but there are even bigger plans for small businesses or people who are really into the cloud. Google offers plans up to 20 terabytes for $150 a month. When you go past the 2 terabyte tier, the pricing gets a little steep, but it's still a lot cheaper than the alternatives. Google's not making a ton of money here. The storage is also shared with your Google Drive account, so you can have plenty of room for documents or other files too. Yeah, so here's the thing is you can use Google Photos to edit your photos, but what I like about it is the AI, the search feature on it, um, easy sharing. It just works. I mean, I'm very happy with the app. It does a lot for me. I like it. I don't see myself switching to any other app. Why didn't they talk about like, oh yeah, search? The best part of all of this is how these features stay out of your way when you need to find a specific photo or of something like your car. You don't have to dig through every picture. Instead, tap the search icon and narrow things down to just cars. That's the thing too, is like I use it to search for specific dates. So for example, if I wanted to share like a stupid costume that I wore during Halloween, I could type in Halloween and it would show, or I could type Jerome Ortega Halloween 2019 and it would show pictures from Halloween during that time. I'm about to test this out just to make sure I'm not lying when I say that. So I did Jerome Ortega Halloween 2017 and it came up with this photo. Have you guys ever seen this photo? We dressed up, me and my cousins dressed up as Bob's Burgers. It's my cousin Jarrell here and my cousin Leo and his wife, now his wife, Angela. Anyway, yeah, so I just did a quick search, Jerome Halloween 2017, and that's what I got. So it is great to use for that. Okay, where am I at here? Deepak says unlimited storage only for the Pixel 2 to Pixel 5 owners from Pixel 6 onwards, not anymore. Right. They'll be treated like a normal Android phone, which is a shame because you would think even giving someone a Pixel phone, you'd give them something, at least a little something. So are you taking your iPhone 12 back? Yes. Hi, Red Nowers Lawn Care. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm taking back this 12 Pro and I'm going to be keeping this 12 Pro Max. And I'm going to try to use this big ass phone for a year. This will be my iPhone for the year, which is weird to say because I'm going to have to carry this thing in my pocket all the time. Oh, what do you think about the iPhone 11 in comparison to the iPhone 12s? Are you just talking about the regular ones? Or are you talking about the pros? Because I only have the 11 Pro and the 12 Pro to share my thoughts on. The 11 Pro, I like the form factor on it, but the 12 Pro isn't bad. The 11 Pro feels better in the hand. It's a lot more like, it's a lot more usable. I think, not usable, just it feels better in the hand. Ergonomically, it's a better phone for that. In terms of the camera, I don't know if there's that much of a difference. You'd have to watch my camera comparisons because I don't really even remember off the top of my head right now. But if you're just talking about the 11 and the 12s, I've never really used either. I know the 11 has had a lot of positive feedback on it, and I don't know how the 12 compares in terms of battery. The fear I have with the 12 is the fact of 5G and if that's going to kill battery more. But just like I learned recently, you could turn off 5G on the 12. So if that was like an issue, just turn it off. And then I'm sure the battery would be comparable to the 11. How do you think the Pixels are worth it? The new ones. I think the Pixel 4a, is the best bang for your buck. At $350, I think it's one of the best phones you can buy. It's currently my phone of the year. The Pixel 5 is an upgrade, right, from it. They're both very similar in size, but the Pixel 5 is overpriced at $700. If you can find a good deal for the Pixel 5, I would go for it. If you could find it for like around, so like I was lucky because Will was kind enough to tell me that you could get a Pixel 5 with a $200 gift card. So I got that phone with a $200 discount, and it's even coming with a charging bundle. I don't know what that bundle is coming with, but it hasn't arrived yet. The Pixel 5 and the 4a, though, those are phones for people who prioritize camera over performance, because the performance on the 4a and the performance on the 5 aren't going to be the greatest. You're not going to be able to like game heavily on it that you could on an iPhone. I'm like trying to think of what else there, but the 4a and the 5 have excellent battery. They're great form factors. They're great in the hand. They look nice aesthetically. I don't like the top speaker on the 5, but for most people, I don't even think you would notice. But for me, it is that's my sore spot on the 5. I think the two biggest issues I have on the 5 is the price and the top speaker. But if you've seen my other camera comparisons right now on the 4A and the 5, they both have a similar main shooter, if not identical. I need to do video testing to really confirm that, but when I can, I will. Hopefully that helped, Red Nowers. I know that might have been a lot of speak right now, but hopefully that did help. Lou, what up, Jerome? Just pre-ordered the 4A 5G on T-Mobile. Congrats. Hopefully the front-facing speed, it is. It's better than the Pixel 5. It'll be comparable to what I have on my 4A. God, these noises outside just never stop. They never stop. But yeah, the speaker on the 4A 5G should be better, definitely. MQBZY said the Max isn't a huge improvement over the 12 Pro. Yeah, we watched that video. I've seen other videos saying that as well, but I've also heard, so here's the thing. All right, I need to kind of clear this out. The one thing I've been saying a lot when it comes to camera quality on a lot of these phones, and I'm not even talking about 2020, I'm talking about 2019, 2018, 2017, is during the day, most of these phones are going to look great when it comes to camera quality during the day. At night is where some of these things change. And at night is where a lot of that pixel peeping has to happen, or where you see a difference. It might not be the biggest difference in the world, but that difference will be there. Here's the thing too. At the end of the day, for most people, they do not care. They're not pixel peeping like me. They're not like looking at little things like video stabilization or whatever, because for the most part, it does fine for most people. Here's the thing though. When I make these camera comparisons, tests, I do them because I won't say I care about them that much, but I like knowing what has improved. I like knowing what's improved, because for me, I want to have the best when it comes to camera phones. And even though it might be a minute, like a small step better, it's still not worth it. But for me, I like knowing what is better on a phone. Like, think about the Pixel 3. Think about the Pixel 3 with their audio quality and how awful that was. And then they remedied that for the 4. But look at the 4A. Look at the audio quality for the 4A and the 5. So much better. I like to test that out because I like to see how they perform year over year. But yeah, you're right. Most people aren't even going to notice a difference between, like, let's even say a 12 and a 12 mini compared to a 12 Pro Max. Most people aren't even going to notice that difference. It's not going to make that much of a difference. In the same respect, you can go back years. You can talk about the picture quality of a Nexus 6P, a 5-year-old phone now that's still going to have really good quality. And most people aren't going to notice that difference. But I don't know. For some reason, I enjoy like looking at those differences. I like to pixel peep. I like to crop stuff out and be like, oh, look at this. Or look at why are they brightening this shot too much? Or I don't know. I just enjoy that. That's just something for me. But yeah, most people don't really care for a lot of that stuff. Igor says, I'm getting the Pixel 5 for Black Friday if they offer good deals. I'm just a bit worried about the size. The 4A 5G is okay, but lacks some features that I need. Are you talking about the 90 hertz res? See, so like, I feel like Igor is a prime candidate for the Pixel 5 XL, because I know that this form factor for the Pixel 5, I'm like looking for my phone. I know this form factor is not for everybody. This is a smaller phone for people who want something just a little bit bigger. And that Pixel 5 XL would have been perfect, I think, for a good amount of others as well. Okay. Where am I at here? Sorry. I know I can't get to everybody. Oh, the Nimbus charging bundle. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Expensive stuff. Why is that so expensive? Maybe I can make a couple bucks out of that. Hopefully that'll be something I can sell, because I don't think I'm going to be using it at all. You leaning to a specific phone for your daily? Me? I don't know yet. It's probably going to be the Pixel 5 because it's probably going to be easier in the hands. I'm going to have one small phone in my pocket, and then I'm going to have one big ass phone. Because truth be told, even though the 4A is like probably going to be the phone of the year for me, the 5 still has a couple of improvements on it that I would just use as my daily. If you can find a good deal on it, I think it'll be worth it. But I don't know. We'll see when I test the camera on the 12 Pro Max. We'll see. Rednauer, thanks. You're awesome. Love your content. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rednauer. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing some love and support. My issues on the Pixel 5 is the speakers, haptics, and price. Fair enough, man. I still want to see better haptics as well. I know that might not be as high of priority as others, but I agree with you. I 100% agree with you for sure. All members of Friday Night Tech Talk will be on tonight. Yeah. Well, not me. I mean, I don't know if I'm a member, but like I usually would show my face there when I could. Yeah, that's I don't know who's hosting it. Maybe even Jerome. I would love to be on. I actually have a show I need to do tonight at 8 p.m. So I have a work commitment at 8 p.m. Central, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. What time does the show start for Friday Night Tech Talk? But I also have to work on, I don't know. We'll see. If I can make it, I'll see if I can. I'll try. Malcontent, Igor, I appreciate it. De-emphasize the specs, focused on functionality. Yeah, about the Pixel 5. Is that what you guys are talking about? Dougie says, long story short, you are a nerd like me. I think a lot of us are here. Which is why I feel like you guys stick around and listen to me babble for a while. When is Black Friday? That's the 27th. I'm like looking at my calendar. The 27th, I think. I don't know. Somebody needs to verify. Gonna head out. Pixel Jerome fan, have a great weekend and stay safe. Thank you. Fear the Roof 42. Have a great weekend as well. I mean, even with that being said, that's probably going to be like me closing the day here. But yeah, that's all I got. I do have the 12 Pro Max now. I'll do some camera comparison tests with it, but I still need to do the 4A versus 5, do testing with that as well. Test that out and see how good the 5 is compared to the 4A in video, or are they the same? Because I don't know if they are. And then I'll be doing a bunch of 12 Pro Max testing versus the 12 Pro. Stay tuned. You know how I do. I'll post videos up. We'll have all that stuff. But otherwise, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the content. Hope the unboxing was kind of fun. I mean, it's the same phone, right? Like we've seen it many times before. Otherwise, that'll be it for today. Guys, have a great weekend. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you to all my YouTube members. Thank you for being part of the Phone Jerome fam. Thank you for my patrons who are still part of my Patreon. Thank you for the super chats as always. Guys, I will see you Monday. Have a great weekend. 2 p.m. Central. Come back. If you haven't had a chance, hit the like button. It is a way to support. I appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. It's a way to support. It doesn't cost any money. I would do the membership thing, but we're an hour and 20 minutes into it. So guys, have a great weekend. I will see you soon. I'm hitting this play button so the outro comes in and then I will be out. Bye guys. See you later. See you Monday.